expands into so many different categories, and we're not going to talk about all of the categories right now. You're going to learn about some more throughout the day. But we want to make sure everyone just understands where this can go. And so we've invited to be with us here today a good friend of mine, Dr. Eric Nepudi. Dr. Eric is a world-renowned doctor and owns sports clinics and his own medical clinics throughout the United States, and has partnered with some of the top sports industry clubs, football, baseball. He's going to talk about that today. And they are really on the front end of health technology and health performance, utilizing AI. And so we invited Dr. Eric to come so that he and Dimitri could meet each other and so that he could share with you some of what they're doing right now, not in football yet, but in American football, in baseball, and in many other sports, and to help you understand the types of technologies that are happening in the sports world. One of the categories that will be developed in this ecosystem will be specifically around the area of sports science, of sports performance, and Dr. Eric is one of the experts in the world today in this category. They have their own platforms that they do in other areas around the world. He's going to share some of that with you here today, but we just want you to understand right now what's possible. Now, here's what I want to make sure all of you understand. Maybe you do from the video, but let's make sure you understand this. For every single person who becomes a founding member of this project, depending on what Founders Pack level a person gets involved with, you get to participate not just in the blockchain side with the nodes and minting the tokens, the coins, but you get to actually participate in the revenue royalties from each of the different categories. Those categories, again, are the NFT marketplace for players. The second category is player transfers. The third category is the clubs and academies that blockchain sports is partnering with and developing around the world. Imagine that. Imagine actually being a partner in football clubs all over the world. Huge opportunity. Huge opportunity. Huge opportunity. And the fourth category is sports science and health technology. The fifth category is technology, R&D, and development. Dima will be talking about that today with some of the VR projects and the AI systems that they've developed. Imagine being able to share and be a part of promoting and earning royalties from all of these different verticals that we're going to be talking about today. So right now, guys, we're going to learn a little bit about what's happening in the world of sports, science, performance, AI, and technology. Help me welcome my good friend, Dr. Eric Nepudi, to the stage.
Welcome on stage, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Eric, the best sports health data.
Crush it, baby.
Well, first of all, how amazing is all of this so far? I promise every one of you, if you'll engage me for the next 10 to 15 minutes, I will share with you some information that can and will change your life. And I'm so excited for the legends of football to hear what's possible, what's limitless, and what's going to happen, not just in football, but all the sports that blockchain sports is going to be around with. So, folks, it's really an amazing opportunity to be with all of you today. We came halfway across the world, like many of you, to share with this group the limitless possibilities of what we can do in sports enhancement, empowerment, and taking football performance and training to the next level. So let's get into this. First of all, I need everybody to understand that the days of being a high-performance athlete just based off of your athletic ability and your grit to win are over. We know that those individuals that understand technology, that understand AI, that understand how to match science, human performance, and AI together are the ones that are going to be taking all of the sports, including football, by lead. What we found is this. Your elite performance is in your DNA. How many of you know what DNA is? It's in your DNA. We can measure your DNA and tell you your risk for injuries, your ability to recover, what supplements and nutrients and et cetera that your body specifically needs. We have taken the guessing out of sports performance and enhancement. And we've proven this. We've proven it, like Jeremy said, in the National Football League. We've proven it with the NFL Combines. We've proven it in MLB baseball. We have all these amazing technologies that they've all wanted us to bring to them. But we were looking for the right group, the right limitless thinking, integrity believing, and fearless individuals that are ready to change the way of sports performance, and we found it here with Limitless. What we have the ability to do now, we can measure molecular performance in athletes. I'll get into that, I promise. We can measure reaction time. How many of you have ever heard that that athlete has something special about them? They have eyes in the back of their head, or they have situational awareness, or you see athletes that know that kick that I'm gonna do is going to be at that corner and that athlete's gonna be there. We can measure those things now, which were immeasurable before. Now, just imagine how simple it would be if we were able to unlock your the blueprint of your elite performance by an at-home or at your facility simple test. By a simple finger prick, we can measure all of the vitamins, minerals, nutrients, deficiencies, etc. that your body needs specifically. With a simple swab in your cheek, we can measure your DNA, 150 genetic SNPs we can measure, and we can tell what you need, what you don't need, how to sleep, etc. We can put personalized athletic profiles together from the integrated AI that we have with all of the technology involved. And we can work with our sports clubs to have real-time football training. We'll be able to tell, are those exercises and activities that are being prescribed by the coaches for the footballers, do they work for those individuals? It's really quite amazing. By the way, I wanted to show you that we already have a global network of CLIA and CAP certified laboratories. We have the highest of the highest integrity with all of the medical testing that we have globally. By the way, we have limitless potential when it comes to capacity. We already can handle tens of thousands of tests per month. Now we're going to be able to take it to all the football academies, and we're super excited about this. We have a one-stop shop that we've created with our partnership. We can put together a comprehensive DNA report. Now, trust me, when I've explained this to several of the individuals that are here, every one of them has said, I don't just want this for my footballers, I want this for me, because this technology is so freeing. It gives you, with complete certainty, how you as an athlete should eat, should sleep, should supplement, etc. We can do real-time athlete monitoring. When I talk about the AI that we have, our AI is already patented AI. Our AI is already being used right now with the Department of Defense in the United States of America when it comes to predictive prescribing and the ability for a soldier, if they are injured, for the doctors to tell them what exactly they need to do to get better. That's already in play. We have 91 patents on this. We have integrated nutritional plans. I'll show some of the technology that we're using, but we now, for the first time ever, can actually measure the cognitive skills assessment of our athletes. We can measure and see the longevity of how they can handle stress. Has anyone here ever performed on a high level of athletics? Any of you over here? Well, the stress is one of the most important things to understand. And there are genetic imbalances that many of us have that can lead to us not handling the stress. And sleep and recovery. Did you know that your ability to recover is predicated on your body's ability to reset itself when it sleeps? But did you know that every individual has a genetic predisposition for how much sleep is required to heal? Some of our athletes may only need 4 to 6 hours. Some may need 8 to 10 hours. It's just dependent on the individual. And we've been able to take this technology to a completely different level in professional sports in the United States already. At InterAthlete, we also talk about a roadmap that we have. Our map deals with 3 things. Number 1, mentality. Number 2, athleticism. And number 3, purpose. You saw in the introductory video this afternoon that our intention is not just to raise athletes, not just to raise super athletes that can run faster and jump higher and score more goals, but we want to raise young men and women to a level of integrity. We want to be able to teach them, motivate them, inspire them, educate them along the way, and our map to that elite performance has already been proven to do so. We're going to be bringing that to the blockchain's sports. It's really pretty amazing if you think about the science. Now, I want to show you something. There's 115 genes that we measure for athletic performance and peak human performance. This is one of those genes. I just want to give you an example. There's a gene called MTHFR. This is one of the most common gene imbalances on the planet. About 45 to 50% of the planet has a problem with this gene. This gene does not allow the body to detoxify. How many of you know folks that go, they exercise, they run, and they're sore for 2 or 3 days later? They can't get back on the pitch because the game that they played before they couldn't recover from. They have this gene imbalance. And if we know with certainty, with sniper rifle certainty, we can actually put protocols together that can completely cancel out the imbalances with these genes, which is huge. And by the way, this is just one of 150 genes that we measure. Did you also know these are some of the most common injuries in football? Concussions, shoulder issues, knee problems, Achilles issues, tendinopathies. Think about this for a minute. What if there was a way with every athlete that comes through our academies, we're able to measure their metrics, their blood, their saliva, their DNA, and we're able to tell what injuries they are predisposed to. You see, I've worked with professional athletes for over 20 years, and it's not just about making sure that that athlete can perform on the football pitch, but how long can they do it for? Look, if we're seriously talking about what we're doing here, we want to be able to raise the value of the athlete, right? We want to be able to raise the value of the NFT of the athlete, and we want to ultimately be able to raise the value of blockchain sports. Having athletes to be able to do specific exercise protocols based off of their injuries and minimize the risk of injuries is absolutely huge. The National Football League and the MLB is begging us to just partner with them and no one else. The problem is they don't think limitlessly. That's why we're here. If you look, we're able to measure. We talked about this a little bit in the introductory video. We use some of the highest integrated technologies, the GPS wearables, the high-speed cameras to regularly track the physical metrics and really drive on-field performance of our athletes. This is what a lot of clubs are using now, which is great. But we don't want to be like every other club. What we also want to do is we're going to be bringing custom cutting-edge data points for maximum precision. We actually have customized advanced metrics that we measure with our athletes. We have balls, soccer balls, footballs that have sensors in them. We have cleats that have sensors in them. We're able to track everything, and all of these metrics go into our AI, which gives us predictive programming and gives us an idea of the value of this athlete, long-term and short-term. It's really amazing if you think about this. Some of the technologies that are being brought to the table in sports science right now, some of these things seem completely like from outer space. It's such amazing technology. It's out there, but no one has put it all together yet. This is going to be such a disruptor in the world of sports, but also in the business aspect of sports. I'm going to show you in a moment how we've already changed the metrics of how certain professional organizations value and evaluate their players. We're going to be bringing some technologies to the blockchain sports academies to optimize the training of real specific type of nanotechnology to maximize cellular health. Now, look, I know I'm a doctor, I'm a little bit of a nerd sometimes, but your health is all about the health of your cells. So we focus on cellular health. Our nanotechnology and our cell signaling technology will help improve cellular repair. We're also bringing nutrigenomics, which is a very specific nutritional balance plan of what foods to eat, when to eat them, and what supplements the athletes need to have for maximum performance based off of their DNA and their genetics. And then the rest and recovery program. These rest and recovery programs are second to none, especially when we implement the brain wearable technology. Ladies and gentlemen, we can measure brain and cognitive function, and if the brain and cognitive function are not working like it's supposed to, the athlete is more prone to injury, the athlete is more prone to not succeeding on the pitch and causing serious problems, not just to themselves, but to others. So this is what I was speaking about with cellular performance. We have some technologies that we can discuss in details at some other point, but one of them I wanted to bring up was a recovery technology that we have created. You know as well as I do that it's not just about taking the right vitamins, minerals, eating the right foods and supplements and etc., but it's all about how does your body recover. Does anybody know, marathon runners? Are you familiar with marathoners? Yes? So we just completed a study. And the study shows that with this technology that we have created, that we're bringing to the team, the marathoners were only able to run 3 marathons in 1 month because they needed time to recover. The same marathoners, after implementing this technology, were able to run 3 marathons in a week with having better recovery. How big of a deal is that from a scientific technology standpoint? I don't think you can even comprehend how powerful this is. But don't worry, you will. Now, I want to share a short video with you. Let's see if this will play proper for us. It talks about the brain testing. This is one of the most critical pieces of what we do with Inner Athlete, what we do with measuring brain functionality. Your volume? So I'll narrate it since there's no volume. So what we have, if you'll see right here, we have all of these athletes that are actually right now on a computer that we have proprietary patented software for every sport that's out there, including football. And what we're able to do is measure their reaction time, their visual direction time. We're able to measure how does their brain perceive things. And once we find out how the brain perceives visual reaction time in a swing or in a kick or in a run, we can develop therapies and technologies to improve upon that. The same thing is true when it comes to soccer, football, baseball, the other sports, to measure perception of speed, timing, all of those things. We have the ability to do that. And then once we get the score, this is what's powerful about this. The National Football League is using this technology right now with their combines. Are you familiar with the NFL combines? Yeah? So at the NFL combines, every single one of the athletes goes through our cognitive testing. Let me show you. Let me skip this video and I'll show you one more thing. This is one of our results patterns that happened. This is a Major League Baseball catcher. And this catcher started our program. I want you to think about this for a moment and how it translates to football. We measured just the brain function of this athlete. We found out that he had a problem with chasing pitches that were out of the strike zone. He had an impulse control problem. He did our protocols for 6 weeks. Within 6 weeks, he improved his hitting the baseball by 111%. What does that do for a professional athlete's contracts? What does that do for production on the field? We've also done it with young athletes. We've proven that not only can we do this with professionals, but we can do it with youth athletes as well. Just 4 weeks of this study shows that we improved their ability to perform in baseball by 77%, just by measuring the brain function and giving them the right treatments and protocols to follow. This is one of my favorite things to show. If you look at this, on the left, these are 2 football players, American football players. If you look on the left, this is a first-round draft pick who was given $1 million signing bonus, a 4th-round draft pick, $1 million signing bonus. His second contract was $14 million. If you look at this one, this was a first-round draft pick. This gentleman was given a tremendous signing bonus, $3 million. He had all of the attributes. These athletes looked identical on paper, but we did the brain assessment with them. And guess what we found? The brain assessment scored at an 87 here on this athlete who got a $14 million re-signed contract, and this one was a 63. They failed our test. He was a #1 draft pick and couldn't get picked up after year 3 again. We have proven that this science works. We also have proven that we have technology that once we find the brain is out of balance, we have technology, brain wearable tech, that literally synchronizes the brain and improves athletic performance. We have all the data on all of these. This is truly amazing stuff. By the way, connecting the known with the unknown, this is our AI algorithm. This is the patented technology that we now have patented for sports performance. The last iteration of it was done for the Department of Defense, and I told you the story how if someone gets injured at the VA or on the field of battle, they go through these protocols. Doctors will only use these protocols now because they have such a high success rate because of the AI algorithm. So we test, which is one of our mottos. We test, we don't guess. Physiology doesn't lie. We measure the outcomes, we measure the improvement of how the athlete's responding, and then we have ways to optimize through drills, workouts, nutrition. All that goes into the patented AI, and then that gives us this information. So we would have an athlete that would have their normal stats, and Inner Athlete helps athletes enhance their value. So we know the normal stats. We know how many games they play, how many goals they score. We know the assists that they have. But now we're able to measure the nutrigenomics, the nutrition, the training, the hydration. This is not where sports science is going. This is where it's at. And if you're not playing at this level, you cannot compete with the teams that are out there, period. And they're begging for us to bring this technology to them. And we have it here. Also, these performance will also show an increase in NFT. This is what I really wanted you to see. This is huge. In the NFL, the National Football League, we've done studies with the general managers. When they sign these college athletes to their contracts, they have a 55% failure rate. When they implemented just our brain measuring technology, it went from 55% failure, which means they sign a contract and the athlete doesn't make it past 18 months. If they put the brain data in and gives the metrics that I showed with you before, that went down to 17%. That is literally hundreds of millions of dollars of revenue that has been saved by national football teams and reinvested into the proper athletes. This is huge. This is just with the brain technology, not the other 7 aspects, including the nutrigenomics, the DNA, the machine learning AI. We already are saying, is it going to be 10%? Is it going to be even lower than that? Because we are already generating 5% failure rates. That is absolutely unheard of. When that comes to, like Jeremy said, from the scouting reports, that changes the way that scouting is done. Literally changes the way that we look at the value of our players. We can measure everything to the T with our AI. We say it's going to be below 5%. Time will tell. We get to be a part of that. I need you to understand, when this technology is unleashed, the level of disruption that this brings to the business world and the sports world has never been seen before. That is why we are excited to partner with Blockchain Sports and this community, because you think limitlessly, you have integrity, and there's a group of fearless leaders here that are willing to do whatever it takes to become successful, and we're excited to be a huge, huge part of that. We all know the global opportunities when it comes to soccer globally. In 2022, we know that 5 leagues alone generated $18 billion. We think that is truly chump change to what we can do together as a team. By the way, we've already heard that Blockchain Sports, we're ready to go into other sports. We're going to start in football, but we already have the technology ready to go for tennis, for cricket, for other sports that are out there, basketball, American football, and etc. And we get to do that. In fact, there's also an opportunity eventually to take this to the masses. By the way, I just want to show you some social credibility. These are already the organizations that we're currently using just little bits and pieces of our technology with. We're bringing all of it to blockchain sports. It is going to change the world. Look at all of this as well. These are the universities, the colleges, and the professional organizations that we are already working with. And every single one of them would love nothing more than for us to be exclusive with them and with no one else. But why are we here? I told you that we're here because we believe in the mission of blockchain sports. By the way, these are, if you know, these are very...
We got to go to Brazil and see the very first academy that's being built in Brazil. And this is a country that doesn't have a lot of money, a lot of resources being dedicated to these young athletes. And it's really just a huge part of the blockchain sports vision is to create academies and bring technology into these young athletes' lives and help create systems of training and development using AI, using technology to raise up a new generation of what is possible when it comes to athletic potential. And one of the footballers we're going to bring up right now who has been very involved in clubs and academies. He has his own academies. He's very involved in training, and he has a passion for what blockchain sports is going to do at that level of player development, young talent and young players. And it's a big part of the business model. So guys, help me welcome. We're going to play a short video. In fact, I'm going to turn it over to you, Alex, to introduce Ludo right now, to come up and share a few words with us. And then, guys, we're going to bring Dima himself up, and we're going to take this whole afternoon to a whole nother level. How many of y'all are excited so far? All right, let's rock and roll.
Thank you, Jeremy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to speak exactly about football. And I want to welcome, it's okay, Mike? I want to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the new Director of Football Operations, Mr. Ludovic Julie. Please. Champions League winner with Barcelona. National French team. On stage with Shervin Raimian.
Bonjour à tous. Sorry, I don't speak English, speak French, but allez les bœufs, merci les gars. C'est un vrai. En tout cas, c'est un vrai plaisir d'être avec vous ce soir, de pouvoir parler de football avec vous.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be with you. I know that we had our own careers, our own moments at several phases, and I'm very happy to be with you.
Translate actually what Ludovic is saying. And so for the French speakers, I can see there is a big community, right? Can the French speaker? All right. So Ludovic just, as you understood, is taking in charge the football part. And he's going to work with many players that are here. I'm going to let, you will learn more about that in the presentation. And so Ludovic, today, I'm going to let you speak, of course. And I'm going to try to translate as in the best way possible what he says. So, c'est parti, on commence. Je commence avec la première question. Alors, la première question, Ludovic, que je vais poser, et après je vais traduire en anglais, c'est est-ce que tu peux nous dire...
So the first question that I'm going to ask you, Ludovic, and then I'm going to translate in English. Can you tell us what's happening currently in the football world as per the trainings and when we talk about the professional level of players?
Insight of how does it go today in football clubs, in football academies, and how they managed it?
Je crois qu'aujourd'hui, nous sommes ici parce que, au niveau du football, ce qu'on connaît aujourd'hui, nous sommes arrivés au haut niveau. C'est-à-dire qu'on n'arrive pas justement à essayer d'aller plus loin. Et aujourd'hui, on a la chance de pouvoir avoir ces technologies, de pouvoir nous aider à nous améliorer, à être performants et justement à prendre nos joueurs qui sont très jeunes pour pouvoir les faire grandir très rapidement et qu'ils soient aussi très performants.
So Ludovic said that basically, as of today, all of the clubs are having the same methods in place, and he thinks that it's going to be really interesting to try and put in the new methods that we've just heard in place here. La deuxième question que je vais te poser, c'est comment est-ce que tu penses que ce qu'on nous a présenté jusqu'à maintenant pourra être utile pour vraiment apporter quelque chose au monde du football? Et je vais traduire. So the question I just asked Ludovic Julie is, can he explain to us how he thinks, as a football player, a professional football player, who is now licensed as a FIFA coach, what he thinks this project, the blockchain sports project, can bring to the table in this industry?
Je crois qu'aujourd'hui, on a eu la chance d'avoir une grande carrière et d'avoir justement cette énergie et cette technologie qui peut nous apporter plein de choses. J'aurais voulu être aujourd'hui un jeune joueur pour avoir cette technologie, avoir aussi tous ces joueurs autour de nous pour nous faire comprendre que le football, c'est aussi quelque chose d'important, de pouvoir rassembler le football et la technologie pour justement ne pas avoir de limite et justement aller le plus haut et le plus loin possible.
So basically what he says is that with all the experience he has in this football industry, with all the experience he got from what he did in the clubs, he just wished that back at the time, he had the things that we have today as of technology, in science, what have just been exposed, so that he could have used it to become way better. Une autre question qui t'est posée, c'est aujourd'hui, il y a beaucoup d'académies dans le monde.
Another question that I will ask is that there are many academies around the world today. Many players have or come from an academy today here in the room. Everyone focuses on the young generation, naturally. How can we integrate these academies and how can we establish a system that would allow all these people that work together to improve the performance of their young players?
So I'm just going to translate. The question I asked is, how do you think that with all the academies that exist today in the world, because there are many of them and many players who are here today have an academy, how can we improve what's already existent and try to find a way for the academies to benefit from what we're going to see with blockchain sports?
Je crois que la force d'aujourd'hui qu'on a aujourd'hui, c'est justement d'avoir réuni une vingtaine de joueurs avec des académies dans le monde entier. Et je crois que notre force aujourd'hui, c'est de pouvoir discuter entre nous, de pouvoir améliorer ce qui ne va pas dans une académie, ce qui ne va pas dans l'autre académie, justement pour réunir nos forces, pour pouvoir travailler justement sur un système qui sera unique au monde, un système qui va pouvoir faire grandir nos joueurs mentalement, physiquement, mais aussi de pouvoir justement s'unir et essayer d'avoir la même méthodologie dans le monde entier. Parce qu'aujourd'hui, la chance qu'on a, c'est d'avoir justement ces joueurs qui sont là, qui sont de toutes les nationalités. Et c'est avec ce message-là qu'on va pouvoir grandir tous ensemble.
Okay, so I'll try to translate as best as possible. So basically what he said is that with all the players that are here today, he's saying that they all need to sit together and to think about the best way possible to think on how to improve all of the programs that are in place. So that is going to be a lot of work, and he's excited to do that with all of the players, because there is not only one vision. With blockchain sports, you're going to have the vision of many professionals. And I think we've just finished and we're going to let the other person come. Merci Ludovic. Un dernier mot peut-être? Un dernier mot, Ludovic?
¿Puedes tener una palabra para los hispanos?
Sí, mejor, ¿no? Mejor en español.
¿Hay hispanos o no? Una palabrita.
No, gracias para todos por estar aquí. Es un sueño para mí de estar con este jugador que está en mi lado y vamos a crecer y hacer cosas muy buenas.
Monsieur Ludovic Joly, please. The new Director of Football Operations of Blockchain Sports Football.
This is really the moment I've been waiting for. And you guys get ready because this whole day is about to go to another level right now. As you heard Edward, Ilya, and I share earlier, our hearts, our energy has just connected with Dima at an incredible level. Our respect for his vision, more than just his vision, because it's easy to have a vision. Anyone can have a vision. Anyone can have a big idea. But he went to work on that vision. He took action on that vision at a level that we have not seen anyone do before. When most people would have said, this is impossible, he moved mountains. His courage moved mountains. And we have watched so many people come and align now with him. We've watched doors open all around the world because it's one thing to have a big idea. but it's another thing to have the power and the courage to go execute that idea. One of the things I love about Dima is he understands that big vision and a big mission requires a big team, that this cannot be done alone. I remember the first time we talked about this project, and Dima, this was before many of the footballers had partnered and built relationship with you. This was before the government of Brazil, and this is before the big conversations. You were sharing with us that this was going to happen. You were sharing with us that you know that there are going to be people from around the world who are going to be a part of blockchain sports because we cannot do this alone. And he was a person who understood leadership. He understood that it took a team of people to accomplish that goal. And I'll tell you what's happening now, folks. The message of blockchain sports is starting to echo around the world. Literally, it's starting to echo around the world in some of the most highest level of influence inside of the football world, because it's a vision that's real. It's a project that's real, and it's a team of people that are real. They've dedicated their lives to this project with hundreds and hundreds of developers, an executive team that's been traveling around the world, construction projects and partnerships that have accelerated week after week, month after month to bring us to this moment here today. And guys, we are so honored to be able to partner with Dima, with Blockchain Sports, to bring the power of our community and the power of his community together to do some extraordinary things. So guys, let's welcome to the stage the founder, the CEO, the Steve Jobs of blockchain sports. Help me welcome Dima Saskinov to the stage.
Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, like Jeremy said, woo! Dmitry Dima Saxonov.
Hello, Limitless. A lot of people asking me what drives me. Today we speak about AI, blockchain, about VR, AR, about DNA, but for me, it's maybe in second plan. The main drivers, it's emotion, it's people. It's people who are around me. And that's why I stay here, because I see how people fight for their success. I see how people win, how people lose. And in this project, it's not only about technology, it's not only about blockchain. First of all, it's about success of people. It's about their win. For me, it's very important when people who are around me have very big success. And I think that in this project, with my community, with football community, with Limitless community, if we connect together, we can give to people around so many success, so many win, and of course, our ecosystem will grow in like, I don't know, it's very fast. And I'm preparing to speak about technology, but I see that a lot of people boring, and I cancel everything. I want to start from my last part. My last part, it's about people. It's about people who are around me. Today in our project, more than 1,000 people who develop, who manage, who make a lot of production, a lot of fantastic video. But I want to speak right now about football players, because last years I live in airports. I was in so much countries, I meet so much people, and one of them, I think, the most important for me, because it's not only like relationship, partnership. I feel that we start like be big friends. I have a lot of community from Web3. He have very big community from football. And when we connect, we find something that can help to each other. And I want to ask, come here, Kevin, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Kirani on stage, former professional football player, Stuttgart Schalke, Dynamo Moscow, Offenheim, German national team, bronze medalist of FIFA Confederation Cup, Bundesliga Team of the Year, Kevin Kirani.
So, hi, ladies and gentlemen. I think we have here people from all the places in the world. I want to thank you, first, Dima, for the nice words. I want to thank you guys from Limitless to give us the opportunity to be all together, to build something who will change the world. You know, we have a soccer community. We have guys who is world champion, who grow up from the street, who grow up, who don't have maybe something to eat. And they have not the possibility what we have today to grow up with this nutrition, with all this technology, who find out that they have the quality to play football. 10, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, was difficult to find the professional football player. Now, with this blockchain project, we will change all of this. We will give a lot of kids on the world not only opportunity to be a good person in life, but also opportunity to get something that he can change the life of his family, that they can change the life of a lot of people, not only in Brazil, where we start, but also around all the world. That's why I bring all my football brothers, not only from Brazil, not my biggest idol. When I grow up, I was only looking for him, Romario, but I bring guys from Africa, I bring guys from Portugal, from all of Europe, and it's only the start. We will make our soccer foundation, who will build a new home for the football players. And with all these guys, we will give all our experience, what we grow in football, to the blockchain sports. And then we will build the most biggest and better project in the world. Thank you very much.
We come here to Middle East because we open a big, like a family foundation of football players here in Dubai. And we want to invite to this foundation so much football players so we can. Because we know that we want to change not only life of young guys whom we find in poor regions. We want to give a lot of opportunities to legends because they need it. Because football, it's a very huge world where is not only success, where is a lot of losers. And with Kevin, with his family, we want to open this foundation and help to these legends growing more, come back their time when they was in stage, when they was in football fields and feels this emotion, how they win, how they lose. And I think that we can do it very fast. We want to invite here one more guy.
Yes, I will invite one of my brothers in the football, Marco Materazzi, because he's a world champion with Italy. He has a lot of experience in the football, and he wants also to give some words for us after his video.
On stage, Marco Materazzi, please. Former professional football player of Perugia, Everton, Inter Milan, former player of Italy national team, winner of Italy Serie A, UEFA Champions League, and winner of the FIFA World Cup.
Only? Good afternoon, all of you. Thank you to having me here. Thank you to give me the opportunity to be here to explain what we want to do. Maybe, you know, I saw whole, and maybe I want back to reborn and to having the opportunity to be part in your project, because you know, I'm from nothing, and I want to imagine me to learn in your project what I can do.
In our project.
Okay, in our project, but he is my brother, you know. We separate from when we born. So, you put me in the project 2 months ago. I saw what you built in Brazil, and I know what we want to do. Thank you for coming.
So now we will introduce all the football players who is in the moment here, so that you know that we are working in a lot of countries in the world. The first one is Romario, our idol and world champion with Brazil, and one of the biggest football players in Brazil. Second one is one of my best friends, Felix Lutz. He's a German football player.
Me. Ladies and gentlemen, Kuzmanovic.
So one of the Portugal national player, Pedro Mendes. Also one of good friend who play with me, and one of the Portugal national player, Fernando Meira. The biggest legend in Greece, Karagonis. Also a good friend and a big legend in Turkey, Kapse. So, world champion and one of the biggest players in French, David Trezeguet. One of legend of Rio de Janeiro, Zé Roberto. A Mexican amazing player, Osorio. One guy who win the Champions League and play in the national team of Brazil, Maicon. Also world champion together with Marco Materazzi, Zaccardo. One legend from Poland, Tomasz Hajto. One big legend of Brazil national team who always take care of the back of Romario, Junior Baiano. One guy who played with me in the national team of Germany, Gerald Asamoah. One legend and world champion from Brazil, Edmilson. A legend of Colombia and one of the best goalkeepers, Colombia, Mondragon. One of the biggest legends from Uruguay, Lugano. One of the best players who play for Bosnian, Misimovic. Now we start with the Panama legends who make a big history in the Panama football, Gavilan Gomez. And also his defender, Baloy from Panama. And the main striker, goal-getter of Panama, Blas Perez. Legend of Morocco, Mokhtari. A big legend from Spain, Mendieta. Legend of Tunis, Hagui. The legend goalkeeper with the oldest player goalkeeper in the World Cup, El Hadari from Egypt. A big legend in Germany, but also national team of Iran, Hashemian. One of the biggest African player, legend of Togo, Adebayor. One of our friend and Morocco legend, Boussoufa. Also one of the biggest defender of Manchester United and French, Silvestre. One of the best right back in French, Sagna. So how you see, guys, we have a lot of experience in football, a lot of countries, and thank you for everyone who is enjoying us, and we will be the best blockchain sports ever.
And it's only start. With this guy, with these legends, we want to open more than 20 football academy in all over the world in 2024. And connect all this academy with blockchain ecosystem. Because we really know that when we start do it, when people around the world see what happened, how many technologies come, how many famous football players come, how many emotions come here, I think that it will be like a boost evolution of our project. But I want to stop talking about it. I want to show you. We're preparing one of the main video of these events. Let's see. Go.
Welcome to Brazil, the largest country in South America, the country of contrasts, grand carnivals, and, for sure, fantastic football. It is said that football flows in the blood of every Brazilian, and the heart of world football stops when a new Brazilian junior plays. The story of blockchain sports ecosystem began in January 2023 in the small town of Acopiara, state Ceará, with its unique culture and color. That is the place where things started to happen. The things that are destined to change the future of world sport forever. Today in Acopiara, in the area of 42 hectares, you can find the construction of one of the most modern and technologically advanced football academies in the world. The Blockchain Sports Ecosystem Academy. An international team of architects, designers, and builders are working to create the best conditions for young players to live and train. The futuristic sports complex includes educational institutions, football fields, foot volley playing area, stadium, medical center, Olympic-sized swimming pool, gym, and even restaurant complex with helipads. This is Dmitry Saxonov, the founder and leader of the Blockchain Sports project. It was he who launched the project and is actively involved in its development. Dmitry always emphasizes that Blockchain Sports ecosystem is a project with a global social mission. To give a chance to children from all over the world. How can young footballers become a part of the global blockchain sports ecosystem? It is enough to pass the selection and sign a contract with the company. Selection is a part of the Tempo de Football social program, organized by the scouting agency Triumph, led by Davi Freire, Tobias Guilherme, Andre Vasconcelos, supported by the Ministry of Sports of Ceará, which has allocated more than 500 football fields throughout the state. Each young participant undergoes a comprehensive training program under the gentle and professional guidance. Professional scouts work with students of the academy, Matula Mindaugas, Severino Lima de Mura, coaches with real experience of current athletes Jonatas Domingos, Leandro da Silva, Antonio Ferreira de Oliveira Jr., Ser Pereira Barbosa, Antonio Marcos Sales Ferreira, Victor Hugo Alves Guilherme, Alcides da Silva Araujo. In addition to that, there are teachers, psychologists, nutritionists, and others. Much time has passed since the students of the academy started the trainings, but they have already shown good results by taking prizes in football championships. Entering the academy is only the beginning of a long and difficult journey into the world of big football. High demands are placed on the students. To become the best, you need to work hard and be tough on yourself. Every day, juniors prove not only to coaches, but to themselves that they can be better, faster, and stronger than yesterday. Those who at some point allow themselves to slow down are to leave the academy. The top players of the academy will be digitized in a form of digital ID. How is it done? There are trackers installed on the player to collect data of his physical performance to analyze the progress. Blockchain Sports uses computer vision and camera AI to make the analyze. AI cameras installed on the field capture each player's performance in real time, with all unique data stored on the blockchain. Players' digital IDs are placed on the platform, where they are presented with detailed information, including metric data, statistics, their achievements, and career progression. Football fans can both monitor the progress of their favorite athletes and buy the share of the player's digital ID. As a result, the fans become co-owners and partners of Blockchain Sports ecosystem, and they have the opportunity to earn a share of the income if the player's football career is successful. Blockchain Sports ecosystem is a project that has high social value. One of its key aspects is the development of sport technology, attraction of investments, and region infrastructure development. The project got the support from the municipality of Acopiara, Ana Patricia de Lima Barbosa, the First League football clubs, the president of the Football Federation, Mauro Carvalho, the Minister of Sports, Igor Borges Pinho, football legend and also Senator of Sports in Brazil, Romário de Souza Faria, Governor of Ceará, Elmano de Freitas, Minister of Education, Camilo Sobrero de Santana. World football stars such as Romário, Zico, Kurani, Julie, and Mateus have already expressed their desire to take an active part in the development of the Blockchain Sports project. A documentary series is currently being filmed, On the Way to the Dream. the stories about young football players. Reality show with legends of world football, Big Game. A new format of competitive football is developing, where real and virtual worlds collide. The Blockchain Sports Team, in partnership with the famous footballer Kevin Kuranyi, are launching a large-scale media campaign in the Middle East and are signing exclusive contracts with other football legends. Filming for a podcast show is already underway, in which famous footballers not only talk about their stellar careers, but also share their vision of the ideal football academy, based on their experience and expertise. This valuable information will be carefully processed using AI technologies and presented in the form of the ideal academy formula. With the support of legendary footballers, blockchain sports football academies will be opened all over the world. The country where the main academy will be built, based on the results of the derived formula, is currently a topic of discussion. If you want to become part of the ideal blockchain sports football academy, and thus part of a new football reality, join the project. We are already joined by legends of world football. Our possibilities, like our influence in the football world, are rapidly growing. Everyone who cares about football is joining blockchain sports right now. We have opened a new era so that you can enter it with us. Every move creates a story.
Dima, please.
Amazing. So, I think you feel energy in this project. And I want to speak maybe 1-2 minutes about social. When I come to Brazil first time, and when we start buy the land, start make some construct, I have a lot of meeting, and I see that Brazil is very big, very big. And you know that in Brazil right now, more than 2 million football players, but less than 1% growing to big football clubs. 99%, they had no choice to do it. And most of all, in poor regions like favela, so much young kids who need little opportunities to grow in, to show their skills. And when I come first time to favela and watch two eyes to these guys, something changed in my mind. And today, when I give so much opportunities to hundreds of young guys from favela, from poor regions, my engine, I can't explain it. It's boost. And how Jeremy say, to the moon. Of course, very big help I have from governments. Governments from Brazil help to us a lot. They give to us more than 500 football fields where we can scout. They give to us a lot of lessons, a lot of connections. And one of the main person, it's Romario. Romario, he is a senator of sports in Brazil and legends of football. Romario.
The legend Romario, please. Vasco da Gama, PSV Eindhoven, Barcelona, Flamengo, Valencia, Fluminense, many others. Brazil national team, FIFA World Cup, FIFA World Golden Boot and Golden Ball.
Boa tarde a todos.
Good afternoon, everyone.
É com muita alegria, muito prazer que recebi esse convite do meu amigo Kevin Curani.
It's great joy and great pleasure that I received the invitation of my friend Kevin Morani,
Dimas e todo o seu grupo, toda a sua diretoria.
Gilmas and all the group and all the board of the group.
Muitas coisas aqui já foram faladas
Many things here have been talked about already
em relação a esse grande e brilhante projeto que é da Blockchain Sport.
of this amazing and beautiful project of the blockchain sports.
E de tudo que foi falado aqui para mim, o mais importante saiu exatamente desse cara aqui.
Everything that was spoken about here, the most important came out from him.
Falar de pessoa.
To talk about people.
A última fala dele, ele falou de favela. Eu
And-
sou um favelado.
And then in his last speech, he talked about favela. And I am someone that came from a favela.
E eu sei exatamente o que as crianças, adolescentes e jovens passam e sofrem numa favela.
And I know exactly what the children, what the young people, they go through in a favela.
Hoje eu tenho 58 anos e jogo futebol desde os meus 15.
So today I'm 58 years old and I play football since I'm 15 years old.
Infelizmente, na minha época,
And unfortunately, at my time,
não existia uma blockchain sport.
there was no blockchain sports.
Esse projeto, essa ideia, com certeza vieram para transformar pessoas, jovens, crianças, adolescentes, assim como eu que nasci na favela, a se tornarem cidadãos decentes, direito e com a possibilidade, que na minha opinião é até secundário, de se transformar em um grande jogador.
And projects like this one will enable the youth, the teenagers, the children, just like myself when I was a kid, to empower and to enable them to become decent citizens. And the secondary actually is to become professional footballers.
Na minha opinião, o que a gente acabou de ver aqui
In my opinion, what we just saw here
é a nova era realmente do esporte, principalmente a nova era do futebol.
is the new age of sports and especially the new era in football.
Já tinha visto em Fortaleza, mais ou menos há um mês, em janeiro,
So I had already seen in Fortaleza about a month ago,
e acabei de comprovar, com mais informações que tive, de que realmente, Dimas, eu tenho que parabenizar você, parabenizar o seu grupo, parabenizar o Kevin, porque realmente isso é um projeto, é uma ideia assim brilhante. Eu tenho certeza que já deu certo e o futuro é exatamente isso aí.
and I was able to test about a month ago about this project, and I would like to congratulate you, Dimas, and the group, because this is what the future is going to look like, and it's going to look very bright.
A tecnologia chegou no mundo todo
The technology arrived in the whole world,
e teria que chegar também no futebol como acabou de chegar.
and it also has to land in football as it just did.
Eu tenho certeza que essa tecnologia vai ser muito bem usada por vocês e muito bem aproveitada por aqueles que realmente tiverem a oportunidade de participar diretamente desse progresso.
And this technology will be very well implemented, especially for the people that will have the opportunity to be a part of the project.
Parabéns por tudo que vi e
I would
ouvi
like to
aqui.
congratulate for everything that I've seen and I heard.
E podem contar com um parceiro no Brasil, que eu estou dentro desse projeto com certeza.
And you can count with a partner in Brazil that I am in this project 100%.
E também não poderia deixar de
And I also wouldn't like to miss out
agradecer a oportunidade de estar aqui com grandes nomes do futebol,
the opportunity
da
to be
história.
gathered here with great names
Em
of
nome
the
do
football
Kevin,
history.
Matarazzo,
Matarazzo, Kevin.
Mendieta, Júnior Baiano. Quero mandar um abraço a todos presentes
I'd
e
like
dizer
to
que
greet
é uma
everyone.
honra, é uma honra e um prazer
It's
poder
an honor and a
participar
pleasure
de um momento tão especial, eu acredito que na vida de todos nós.
to be
Muito
able to be a
obrigado.
part of such a special moment, and I believe that it's a special moment for the lives of everyone here present.
Parabéns, Dimas.
Congratulations.
Mr. Romario. Big applause, please. Dima, you know what? I'm sure, because I have kind of your secrets. I have another video. From Brazil, no? Another one?
Yes.
Now, please.
Now we want to introduce you. In previous video, you see that we make some production with one of the biggest channel in the world, Global TV. We're preparing very, very huge film about how we take guys from favela, how we give them opportunities, how we training them, and how we together have success.
Olá, você ainda é muito jovem. Há tantas coisas novas e desconhecidas ao seu redor. Ouça essas vozes e sons estranhos. Olhe para essa luz brilhante. Esse é o seu mundo agora. Você provavelmente quer saber o que está por vir. A alegria do triunfo, o cuidado de seus pais, seu primeiro amor, a perda, a derrota e a dor. Mas tudo isso o preencherá. É o que o torna vivo, real. E agora, você já está a caminho do seu sonho. Um caminho que você escolheu para si mesmo.
Impedido, bora! Calma, ei! Ei! Sai! Ei! Ei! Sai do time! Sai!
Não é o melhor, o simples. Vocês estão querendo fazer o melhor, esse é o problema. Faça o simples.
Não adianta você. O melhor nem sempre é carregar, driblar um, driblar dois, driblar três, não. É pegar e já tocar no cara e passar nas costas e receber na frente. Simples.
O futebol, ele tem esse poder de mudar as vidas das pessoas, né? É um esporte muito competitivo, mas que realmente ele transforma as vidas, né? Que o mais importante é lutar pelos seus sonhos, lutar pelo aquilo que eles desejam, que é o sonho que eles têm no coração.
Você tem que ser guerreiro, você está aqui pelos seus sonhos, você está aqui pela sua família, entendeu?
Então, na minha família, meus tios, todo mundo gosta de futebol, só que nenhum levou à frente, né? Só pro hobby mesmo.
Perseverança, paciência e talento. Essas são as qualidades que um verdadeiro atleta precisa para entrar em nossa academia. Usamos uma abordagem fundamentalmente nova para selecionar nossos futuros jogadores. Rastreadores, redes neurais, tecnologia blockchain, desenvolvimento avançado e uma equipe técnica muito forte com experiência real de jogo em grandes clubes europeus. Esse é um projeto de grande escala e as principais estrelas do futebol mundial já estão participando dele.
Tudo está mudando rapidamente hoje em dia. Até mesmo o treinamento se tornou uma corrida. E nesse caso, usar a blockchain é a nossa estratégia secreta.
Vamos, tia, vamos aí! Três já.
Vocês vão fazer valer. Vocês vão mostrar quem é a blockchain, quem é a Copiara, pô. Não vai mostrar, pô. Vou mostrar.
Para rastrear o peso, a altura e até mesmo a frequência cardíaca de cada jogador, quase em tempo real. Portanto, não se trata apenas de tecnologia, é a nossa vantagem que está reescrevendo as regras do jogo.
Este momento está acontecendo aqui e agora. Não apenas uma academia, mas complexo autônomo que tem tudo que qualquer atleta pode sonhar. É incrível.
Milhares de destinos, história, tecnologia moderna. Tudo isso está entrelaçado aqui no Brasil. O futebol aqui não é apenas um esporte, e sim faz parte da vida. Gostaria de ver isso?
Path to the dream. Please, Dima. 100 emotion.
I want to invite here Kevin, Ludo, Marco. Please, guys, come here.
Welcome back, please.
Yo, together.
Now we will have also a big surprise, yes?
Yes, first of all.
But first of all, I want all the football players to be with us together. So,
Ladies and
please,
gentlemen,
all
all
on
the
stage.
football players on the stage, please.
Negrete, vem. Vem, meu jogador.
Andro.
Come here, guys. Go to center. Yes. So. Please, yes. Jeremy, Edward, Ilya, you know, I like cherry and cake, and I prepare for you one huge gift. Dr. Sanjar, please come here.
Dr. Sanja, please, President International Legal Consortium, operating 28 years in 15 countries.
Hello, everyone. Dear ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, very interesting. So, we are originally from legal industry. So, we are lawyers. And usually, we are very pessimistic to different types of blockchain and crypto project. But when we receive materials and documents about blockchain ecosystem project, we studied in depthly. We were very excited with the highest level of innovations and uniqueness of this project. This is amazing. And such conclusion gives us opportunity to protect blockchain ecosystem in 181 countries all around the world. This is certificate.
Jeremy,
also, strong legal protection and big monetization opportunity of this project. By the way, all NFT are protected as intellectual property shares, and right of investors also protected in real economy. This gives opportunity to us to reach the valuation of blockchain ecosystem project.
Please, stop. Jeremy, check it.
At the rate $1 billion United States dollars. Congratulations. So, it means that today we are witnessing the birth of new unicorn and global investment world. Congratulations and happy birthday, blockchain ecosystem project.
Что? Поздравляю, брат. One photo and finish. Let's make photo. And cut. Yes. Say something.
Wow. I don't know if you guys could see that document, but that's a certified valuation today of look at this, of $1,434,090 US valuation. Verification with the London rate. Look at this. A certificate of copyright for the intellectual property. And I believe this represents 10 of the projects. Is that right?
Only 10.
Only 10. 10 of the initial projects. Can I look at that? Wow. Look, it includes the Athleta blockchain, the decentralized wallet dApps, blockchain sports ecosystem, brand name, logo, and domain. Guys, this is literally just on the technology side. Wow, it includes the 2 touches, which, by the way, is a virtual game, is a game that was designed for one-on-one competition among athletes, literally designed by the blockchain sports team. Woo! I gotta get me one of those dogs.
One short last comment. Any attempt of illegal copy, of plagiarism, any of the product, any of idea will be blocked and prohibited immediately with attraction to the responsibles up to criminal. So please, dear competitor, feel relaxed. Here is strongly protected globally, worldwide. Go ahead, please.
Wow, y'all make some noise for this. Holy cow. Amazing, brother.
It's for you?
Oh, keep it, okay.
Congratulations, guys. Something.
This dog is dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big applause, please, for all those football legends. And for the start of this new energy. Please, guys. Dima, Jeremy, Edward, Ilya, you can stay on stage.
Time to? Okay, okay. Yeah, done, yes.
Jeremy.
All right. So I need a clicker. I need a clicker for the PowerPoint. I'm gonna do the PowerPoint presentation and then bring you guys up. All right. Okay, I can't control it. Is there any way to control it? You sure? Okay, I would like to do it, but it's not possible. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's close the day out strong. Let's tie it all together, because here's the thing. September 1st, phase 1 of blockchain sports goes live. And that phase 1 is the NFT marketplace. I'm going to come down here. That phase 1 is the NFT marketplace. And we're not going to go into a lot of details on that today, but it's a very simple concept where fans from anywhere in the world are going to be able to sponsor young athletes. Through that sponsorship, those young athletes will be able to go to the academies. Everything will be covered. Their costs, their expenses, thank you, will be covered. They will have room and board, medical, everything that they need to be raised up as young athletes. And then those players will come through the blockchain sports clubs where their value will be increased, and ultimately they will accelerate in their careers and be sold, have contracts into new companies. This is what goes live on September 1st. This has nothing to do with the Limitless community. This is a public launch. This is for the global world to participate in. But someone can come in, they can go to the platform, they can follow their players, and they can say, hey, I want to contribute $100 towards this young player, or my local football club that we support and love. We want to help them raise funds to acquire new talent. It'll be decentralized, it'll be open market, and fans will be, and investors will be able to buy NFTs representing this young talent. And when that young talent continues to grow pro and accelerate, the fans will be able to earn revenue from that. That's the public model. That's the first launch, first project phase. Has nothing to do with Limitless crowdfund directly, except we have the opportunity to crowdfund this entire ecosystem, to become brand partners with this entire ecosystem. And while the public will have the opportunity to participate with individual players and individual NFTs and so on, our community collectively has an opportunity to become a full partner in the entire project. And it's powerful. September 1st, the blockchain, Atleta blockchain also goes live, as well as the Atla coin. This will be the utility coin for the entire digital platform. Every NFT, every scout that wants to look at data, every single dynamic of the ecosystem that takes place will take place through the blockchain. Those transactions will need to be validated. That data will need to be stored. And of course, the coin will need to be utilized. We personally believe that because of the massive exposure of this project, there's going to be a huge demand in the marketplace for the Atleta coin. We believe that this is going to be one of those coins that gets enormous exposure, that people are going to want to participate, they're going to want to own, they're going to want to use, they're going to want to stake. And so for us as a community to be able to have the exclusive first movers advantage in the marketplace is just phenomenal. You may not understand yet the power of owning the nodes on this blockchain, but we'll put it very simple. Owning these nodes means that you own the computational power that undergirds the entire blockchain network. Every dApp that is built, every bridge transaction that takes place, literally this community has the opportunity to be that's why we're calling it Founders Packs today and Founders Nodes, because you have the opportunity to be the foundation of this entire project. And as the project grows and wins, we as a community win together. This opportunity will not be available to anyone else in the world. It's an exclusive opportunity, and we have literally 6 months to take full advantage, to get this word out, and to do something that has never been done before. I'm in full alignment and full agreement with what Edward has said, that we are going to do more in this short period of 3 days and the next 6 months than we've done in the entire 3 years with our last crowdfunding project, because we've got a simple story. It might not sound simple because we've given you a lot of information today. It's a simple story. It's a story where we're building a digital ecosystem that's going to touch and impact the world of global sports, and we as a community get to be the founding members of this entire project. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm excited to bring our power and the power of our network to the vision that Dimitri and his team has. How many of you are ready to bring our power to this project? The model is a very simple model. We're going to do a full presentation tomorrow via Zoom, translate in all languages. You'll see a full PowerPoint presentation. You can invite the world to this presentation, and it's going to be the official first public launch of the project. But as soon as this event ends today, the website is going to go live. You'll be able to go in with your Tron wallet, and you will be able to start purchasing your Founders Pack. But before we dive in to that, I want to go through and make sure everybody understands some of this information. So, founding members' benefits. First of all, as a founding member, you and I get to share in the success of the entire roadmap. Not just today's projects, not just September 1st launch, not just the blockchain technology, not just the NFT marketplace, but literally we have the opportunity to share in the success of the entire roadmap. As a founding member, you enjoy lifetime royalties and participate in the Atleta blockchain rewards. Be a part of this visionary leadership team. We have a very clear goal. So there is a limited supply. We're going to share and introduce you today to 6 different Founders Packs. And each Founders Pack has a limited supply. Our goal with Blockchain Sports is to have 500,000 brand partners. That's what we're going to call it. Thank you. 500,000 brand partners. 500,000 founding members as brand partners who are promoting blockchain sports and helping drive social awareness around this entire project. There's a dual advantage with the Founders Pack's benefits. The dual advantage is, number one, you own the founders nodes and you take on the status as a brand partner. Every single package includes the founders nodes. And so obviously the higher the package, the more nodes that you get. Those nodes are going to mint the Atla coin. And so how does this coin come into existence? It's going to be minted by the nodes. And your nodes are going to mint the original circulating supply of this coin. In fact, this is important to note, the Limitless community will have exclusive ownership of the original circulating supply of coins for an entire 18 months after the September 1st launch. That means that no other coins except for those coins minted and rewarded through the nodes will be able to enter into circulation around the world. Guys, this is a massive opportunity for you and I to be on the front end of this project. Additionally, the nodes will validate transactions, and we're going to make an announcement right now today, only for those individuals who participate in the initial launch of the Founders Pack program. The nodes will do a lot of things. They'll validate transactions. They'll do a lot of things. But those who participate in the launch of this project over the next 4 days will have the ability to participate in the data storage. This is massive. That means if you take action here today, if your team takes action with us here today, and if over the next 4 days or the end of this month, you participate in this pre-launch, we'll give the details on tomorrow's call. Only those original nodes that participate in the early launch of this project will be able to benefit from the data storage. As you heard Andre talk about today, the data storage is one of the biggest elements within this ecosystem, and it's going to be an exclusive reward for people who've been a part of our community, who take action at this launch. Folks that get involved next month or the month after, they're going to have all of the other benefits, of course, but this one benefit of data storage is going to be exclusive for those who participate with us at the beginning of this launch. You're going to have brand partner perks, which means every Founders Pack gives you access to a different category of the project, which we're going to talk about momentarily. It's going to give you access to a media library, means you'll be allowed to share and promote that category to the public, help support the exposure of the projects in the marketplace as an influencer, and as a result of being a founding member in each category, you're going to receive royalties for those promotions. Let's go to the next slide, please. The Atla coin is a native Layer 1 coin minted by the Founders nodes. The total supply of the Atla coin is generated by these nodes. Founders Packs provide ownership of Founders nodes responsible for minting Atla coins. Nodes also validate Atla blockchain transactions and store data. When you own the Founders nodes that mint the Atla coin, the token that validates all transactions in the Atla blockchain and validates earnings plus daily rewards. Let's go to the next slide. The project category has 6 different categories, 6 tiers of Founders Packs, plus the Academy package. The Academy package is the social package. It allows you to receive an NFT that represents a portion of the actual real estate, the actual academies in Brazil. And this is a social project. Every single Founders Pack will automatically add the 100 USDT for the Academy Pack, and that is for the foundation and the social project in Brazil. A person can also join the project just with an Academy Pack. It will give them the ability to promote the project, but it does not give them access to the full rewards plan. So 6 tiers of Founders Packs. Let's go through those. Tier 1, 500 USDT, you get 1 node. There's a total supply of 400,000. This gives you brand partner access to promote and benefit from the NFT marketplace. And if a person begins at this package, they're qualified to earn 2% in the unilevel rewards plan until they qualify to get promoted further. The second tier level is 2,000 USDT. This includes 4 nodes. There's 100,000 total supply of this package. Gives you access to NFT and player transfer marketplaces. Of course, the NFT marketplace is included. And you start out at 3% in the rewards plan. The next package is the $8,000 package. This tier 3 package includes 16 nodes. There's only 25,000 packages available at this tier. This package gives you brand partnership across all of the clubs and the academies within the blockchain sports franchise. And you start out at the very top of the rewards plan, a 4% earnings on your unilevel. Plus, when you start with this package, you also earn additional node rewards from the Blockchain Explorer. The next package, the Tier 4 package, is 25,000 USDT. This comes with 50 nodes. There's only 8,000 of the Tier 4 packages available. This gives you access to the sports, science, and performance technology category, as well as additional digital rewards from the decentralized apps that are built on the Athleta blockchain. Of course, all of the previous rewards are included in each pack. So for example, if a person begins with a $25,000 Tier 4 pack, they get all the benefits of Tier 3, Tier 2, and Tier 1. The Tier 5 package is 50,000 USDT. It includes 100 nodes. There's a total supply of 4,000 of these packages. This gives you access to the entire technology, research, and development category. So things like the AI, the virtual reality, any of the technology verticals within the platform are included in this 5th tier. And you also earn additional digital rewards from the bridge platforms. The very top package is Tier 6. It's 100,000 USDT. This package includes 200 nodes. There's only 2,000 total packages at this level. You get access to the entire entertainment category. So for example, this includes things like the gaming. This includes the fantasy leagues that's being created. This includes the reality TV show. This includes live events. Anything in the entertainment category is included with Tier 6. Plus, it unlocks all of the node rewards. Any single blockchain rewards that are earned by the nodes, you are qualified to earn on those nodes. Now, you can move from one tier, let's go back. You can move from one tier to the next tier by simply paying the difference. So unlike our last project where you had to buy Tier 1 and then Tier 2 and then Tier 3, with this project, you can start with any tier that you choose from the beginning. If you choose to upgrade to the next tier, you only pay the difference. So for example, if somebody started at the $25,000 Tier 4, next month they want to go to Tier 5, they would simply pay the difference of 25,000 USDT. Once you upgrade to that next tier, it releases your previous tier from the total supply, so that tier becomes available for someone else, and you now get credit for the tier that you upgraded to. Every one of these Founders Packs will be represented by a Founders NFT. So you will actually receive a Founders NFT for this package. That NFT will give you access to all of the smart contracts, the royalties, claiming your rewards. All of that is done through the smart contracts with the NFTs. Now, this is very important. The Founders Packs will increase in price by 10% every month from the original price. So every month, the price of those Founders Packs will increase. It will go up. And so for those that want to participate in the original lowest prices ever, February is the month to do it, because in March, those prices will increase by 10%, and then they will increase 10% each month. Now we can go to the next slide. Again, you're going to get your Founders NFTs. The Founder NFT represents the level of participation, and it's received. It's actually not received upon purchasing the Founders package. This NFT will actually be released before September 1st. And what's going to be powerful is this NFT is we're actually going to do this on we're going to integrate this with Polygon, right? These NFTs. These NFTs will actually be released on Polygon, which is going to be powerful for our community because it will prepare us for the next project, which you'll learn about in Las Vegas. And so you'll have a founder's NFT, and you'll have access to royalties and rewards from all of the categories that you qualified for. The project rewards, as far as, for example, let's say you're participating in the football club category, profits from the football clubs that are shared as royalties will pay out quarterly. The daily digital rewards, of course, will pay out daily, and 30% of the Atla coins total supply is available to be minted by the founders' nodes. What that means is that if we complete this entire supply, we sell out all of the founders' packages in the next 6 months, a total of 30% of the Atla coin will be minted by those nodes and rewarded back to the community. All right, let's talk a little bit now and transition into the rewards plan. So first of all, community benefits. 40% of every founders pack purchase will be paid out through a unilevel reward system spanning 10 generations. Now, this includes full compression. What does that mean? That means you may have someone on your 20th level or your 30th level in your unilevel. The system is going to automatically see who is qualified, and it's going to compress everyone into up the unilevel for maximum payouts. But the second category is what we are so excited about. We're going to change the game in this industry with the breakage bonus pools. The breakage bonus pool says whatever does not pay out in the rewards plan, whatever does not pay out in the rewards plan will automatically be paid out through the smart contract into 3 different bonus pools that we're going to share with you here today. This has never been done before in the industry. Most businesses out there, when there is breakage, that breakage goes back to the company. It can be an enormous amount of money, especially in a launch phase like we're in right now. The breakage goes back to the community through the smart contracts. We'll talk more about that in a moment. And the breakage bonus pools are a daily payout bonus. So for those that love to get paid daily, you love to work hard and get rewarded, this breakage pool bonus offers that in a major way. And we're going to talk more about that in a moment. The generation rewards with the unilevel, you can earn up to 4% in the unilevel through 10 generations as well. Long-term roadmap, 10% of all future profits from all project categories in blockchain sports is going to be paid out through the unilevel as well in the form of residual income. So some of the leaders from Phuket who were introduced to this project early said, hey, what does the residual income look like on this? Hey, the reality is this is a lot of upfront money we're going to talk about, but there's 2 elements of residual income we're going to share with you here today. The first one is that 10% of all future profits from the blockchain sports ecosystem will pay out through the unilevel rewards plan. Opportunity for substantial long-term rewards by building blockchain sports. So let's talk about the 3 different bonus pools, the breakage bonus pools, because this is so powerful. This is one of the reasons why you just want to knock out the next 4 days, because on Monday, we're going to pay out the first release of this bonus pool, and I believe it's going to be the biggest thing that that we've ever seen in this industry and in our community. 30% of all the breakage will pay out into the Rising Star pool. I just noticed a typo there. It should be star, not start. So I think Jason and his team are here. The second pool is the Champions pool. 30% of all the breakage goes into the Champions pool. The third is the Legends pool. 30% of all the breakage goes into the Legends pool, which we'll talk about those in a moment. The remaining 10% of breakage goes to cover future events and promotions that we are doing for the community. So 100% of all breakage is paid out through the smart contracts with full transparency to the community. Is that exciting or is that exciting? But it gets better. For the Champion Pool 2, let's go back to the slide. For the Champion Pool 2, 100 million Athleta coins go into this pool, and will be shared with all qualifiers. So when you qualify for the Champions Pool, not only are you qualifying for the breakage daily pay bonuses, but you're also qualifying for your share of the 100 million Atleta coins. The Legends Pool also has 100 million Atleta coins in that pool shared with the top leaders. So this is an opportunity for you to earn a very significant amount of this coin. Of course, for those earned coins, there will be a lockup period. But guys, this is a powerful opportunity to accelerate what you actually earn in this 6-month launch that we're going to be doing. Let's talk about the Rising Star Pool first. How do you earn shares in the Rising Star Pool? The Rising Star Pool is designed for taking personal action in your first 30 days. So this is the design for a person who's starting and who's launching in their first 30 days. You qualify, and you can only qualify for the Rising Star Pool in your first 30 days. This pool pays out for 30 days. So once you earn a share in this pool, immediately that share starts paying you from the global breakage, and you earn for 30 days. How do you do it? Well, you qualify with 5,000 USDT in direct referral volume in your first 30 days. There is a 50% rule that applies. For every 5,000 in personal referral volume that you do, you earn a share in this pool, and a person can earn up to 5 shares in their first 30 days. So this bonus pool caps at 5 shares. Why? Because with this pool, we want to drive the little guy. We want to help the little guy take action and start making some real money in their first 30 days. So guys, we're literally taking 30% of all of the global breakage. The smart contract is going to pay that out and reward the new person who's just getting started, who goes out, they're launching their business, and they get to have ownership of this pool. This is going to allow you to drive massive activity through your organization. The Champions Pool and the Legends Pool are simply based on unlocking your generations. So for example, when you unlock generations 4, 5, 6, and 7, you earn shares in the Champions Pool. When you unlock generation 8, 9, and 10, you earn shares in the Legends Pool. Now, one question many people are going to have, and it may not be the answer you want to hear, but it's the right answer. It's the necessary answer to protect the power of these pools. Those that qualified to unlock generations through the promotions that we had this past month, you unlock your generations, but to qualify in these pools, you have to do the work in this project. In other words, you got to go create breakage, you got to go create volume. Nobody's going to eat off of the table of this next project who's not creating volume in this next project. You guys agree that's right and that's fair? So let's go to the next slide. So what does it take to unlock generations? Simplest rewards plan you'll ever see. Number one, it has nothing to do with calendar months. Nothing to do with weekly or monthly volume. This is cumulative. So everything we're going to show you here on these slides is a cumulative volume. So let's start with the first generation. Obviously, all you have to do is become a founding member, and you unlock the first generation. So I think if you click the button, that should fill in. Oh. Is that an empty slide there? It should not be. I don't know what happened there. Okay, go back again. I'm going to just tell you what it is. So generation 2, you guys might have to write this down. I don't know why that slide's not working. Generation 2 is 1,000 in personal referral volume. Generation 3 is 5,000 in personal referral volume. Now, let me tell you what happens at Generation 2. In my opinion, this is the most exciting part of the rewards plan. How do you unlock Generation 2? 1,000 in personal referral volume. There's a 50% rule, so that means you would refer 2 people at the $500 package. When a person does that, they qualify for what we're calling the Founders Pack rebate bonus. Now, guys, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear the power of this. The Founders Pack rebate bonus. 25% of every founders pack when it's sold, even though those funds are going to be utilized in the future by Blockchain Sports, they're going to be utilized to develop blockchain sports, they're going to go to the blockchain sports ecosystem. Initially, 25% of every founders pack is going to go into a live trading pool. It's going to stay there and it's going to compound. And it's going to compound until it reaches 400% of the entire amount. So let's do a little quick math. What is 400% of 25%? Let me ask again. What is 400% of 25%?
100%.
Hold on. What is 400% of 25%?
100%.
Hold on. How much is it in French, though?
100%.
How much is 400% of 25%?
100%.
So when a person simply refers to founders packs, they qualify to get 100% of their founders pack as a reward. Hold on. Did you hear that? All right, we're getting too fancy with our words. Let me make it real simple. When you refer to people, you get 100% of your founders pack back. Powerful. Not instantly, because that would be called a scam. That would be called a mathematical improbability. But 25% of the founders pack are going to go into live trading. It's going to go to work. It's going to grow. At the end of the 6 months, let's say we achieve $1 billion in total sales. $250 million is in live trading. It grows until there's $1 billion in profits. And then everyone who's qualified for this bonus gets their founders pack contribution back as a reward. Never been done in the history of the industry. Never been done. Never been done. Now, can we guarantee? No, that's not what we're saying. But you guys know our track record. You guys know what we've done. You guys know that 400% is not even a big number anymore. Not around here. Right? Powerful, disruptive, never been done. So literally a new person joins. What's their first goal? Refer to people. Refer to people. Because when they refer to people, they qualify for the Founders Pack rebate pool. If you've ever been in this industry before, you know that if you can put a driver on refer to, you know what that looks like, right, Kevin? That's viral growth. That's a viral growth. Why? Because if everyone refers to, all of a sudden you create a momentum machine. But you got to put a driver there that gives people an incentive to say, okay, I'm going to at least refer 2 people to this program, whatever it takes. How many of y'all think that's a good idea? All right, so where are we at here? We're just on generation 2. All right, generation 3. I don't know why this isn't working. Generation 3. Have 5,000 in personal referral. Have 5,000. And there's a 50% rule there. 5,000 in personal referral volume. What happens when you achieve that? You earn your first share in the Rising Star breakage pool. So do you see the driver you refer to? Boom. You secure your rebate bonus. You get to 5,000 in volume, and now you start getting paid daily from the breakage pools. We're talking about the new person now. In their first 30 days, you can earn up to 5 shares. So you can do all the way up to 25,000 in personal referral volume in your first 30 days and earn 5 shares in the Rising Star pool. Oh, look at that. There it is. All right, does that help? Now we can see it. Okay. Generation 4, 25,000 in team volume. Once you do 25,000 in team volume, by the way, your personal referral volume counts as team volume. Once you do 25,000 in team volume, you earn 1 share in the champions pool. If you're not already at 3%, you're promoted to 3% in the rewards plan. Generation 5, 100,000 in team volume. Now you get 4 shares in the champions pool. Generation 6, 250,000 in volume, and you get 10 shares in the champions pool. And 500,000 in team volume, you get 20 shares in the champions pool bonus pool. So let's stop here on the champions pool and talk about this for just a moment. Number 1, the shares that you earn are accumulative. So if you unlock Generation 4 and you get 1 share, and you unlock Generation 5 and you get 4 shares, you now have 5 shares. If you unlock Generation 6, you now have 10 more shares. You now have 15 shares in the champions pool. If you unlock Generation 7, you get another 20 shares. Now, here's what's important to know, because we want these pools to be juicy. We want them to be sexy. We want them to be real money. We want them to be real money. So every one of these bonus pools, except for the Legends Pool Generation 10, is a 30-day participation. So whenever you qualify for that share, for that qualification, for the next 30 days, you're getting paid daily from all the breakage in the company. What's your goal over those next 30 days? Make sure you earn more shares by going to the next level, right? So we just want to drive momentum in your organization where people are going from one rank to the next rank to the next rank, unlocking and earning those shares, those daily pay shares. Now, the Legends Pool. Again, another 30% of all the breakage goes into Legends Pool. And it shares only with those in that pool. 1 million in team volume, 1 share in the Legends Pool. Oh, we got another typo. That should not be 12 million for Generation 9. It should be 2. 2 million in team volume. You get 2 shares in the Legends Pool. And 5 million in team volume. Here's where it gets funny, Vitsa. I'm gonna put a bet. I'm gonna put a bet on Ivica. I'm gonna bet on him. I think he's gonna be the #1 earner in this bonus pool. I know who you're betting on. I know you're betting on Tomomi and Megumi. I know. But I'm placing my bet on Ivica. But we're gonna bet their shares. I'm just kidding. When you unlock Generation 10 with 5 million in team volume, you get 5 permanent shares in the pool. That means if somebody comes out this weekend and hits that qualification, you're earning some crazy money. Crazy money for the next 6 months in that breakage bonus pool. Crazy money. And for every 5 million that you do above that 5 million, you earn another 5 permanent shares. So if someone comes in and does 100 million, they're going to have 20 permanent shares in the Legends bonus pool. All right, next slide. So these are just some examples of what that could look like, right? You could reach that volume, in different combinations of referrals. Next slide. Founders Pack rebate bonus that we talked about before. Unlock Generation 2 with 1,000 in direct referral volume, and you get access to the rebate pool where you can reclaim 100% of your initials Founders Pack once the compound trading reaches 400%. All right, next slide. Steps are real simple, guys. You're going to use your Tron link just like we all know how to do. You're going to make sure you have, by the way, the transaction fees are going to be much lower in this model. So one of the assignments we gave to the smart contract team was please make sure that we minimize the energy cost of the transactions. So the transaction fees are going to be much lower because of the way it's structured. Access the referral link via the Tron Link app. And you're going to go to www.IamLimitless.io. Y'all get it? www.IamLimitless.io.
Jeremy, If I understood you perfectly, the start is now.
Starting now.
The start is now.
Starting now.
Now.
All right, next slide. We're going to close this out. We want to announce a couple of promotions here. So, what are we doing? First of all, here's what we realize. In this type of model, it's real important that everyone has an equal opportunity to get as much rank advancement as you can get before we pay out, right? If we started today, instantly paying out instantly today, some people are going to get paid, some people are not, some people are going to lock 10 levels, some people are going to lose out on money, right? So here's what we're doing. From now until midnight on Sunday, UTC time. From now until midnight, UTC time. So it's about 3.5 days. All of the volume comes in. And on Monday, the comp plan will process. That means if you qualify for 10 generations before Sunday at midnight, on Monday, you get paid on 10 generations. It means that before Sunday at midnight, you earn 50 shares in the bonus pools. On Monday, you start getting paid on those 50 shares immediately on Monday. So it means that everyone has an equal opportunity from now until Sunday night to maximize your volume, maximize your webinars, maximize your momentum. And then on Monday, the smart contract is going to release the first payout. It's literally that simple. Another advantage of taking action now is your nodes are going to have more time to be minting, right? It also means that your ability to take those coins into the open market after September will come quicker, right? So you'll have the ability to put your hands on those coins, and if you choose to sell some of those coins, there'll be, of course, an allocation period, but there'll be a release as well, and you'll be able to participate in the release on September 1st of that portion of coins. So there's some big advantages there. And anyone that joins now, and we got to clarify what this is, but for sure, if you join between now and the end of the next 4 days, you're going to be automatically grandfathered in to the data storage rewards, which means your nodes are going to participate forever in the data storage of the Atleta blockchain, and you're going to earn rewards from that data storage. Nodes that are purchased in the future will not have that opportunity. So it's a very big win, very big opportunity there. Again, www.imlimitless.io. Now, we're doing a presentation tomorrow at 1 p.m. UTC. So 1 p.m. UTC, we're going to be doing a global presentation. We'll share the link. It'll be translated in all 13 languages that we normally do. And we'll be doing a full start-to-finish PowerPoint presentation so that you can, all you got to do is invite. All you got to do is promote, get your people on that global webinar, and it'll be a global presentation. I believe it'll be the biggest presentation that we've ever had in one setting. But guys, this is massive. This is a real project. This is not a project about this is not a project about rah-rah. Literally, we've got 6 months, and this project goes live to the public. The founder's opportunity is over after August the 16th. So we've got until August the 16th to really work, run, push, and give people this unique opportunity. So it's going to be massive. I really believe that many of you are going to make more money in the next 6 months than you made in your entire 3 years with our last project, because it's such a relevant project. The fact that you get to own the nodes, the fact that you get to earn royalties from all of these different project categories inside of the entire ecosystem, this is a very, very unique moment. So let's capitalize on it. Let's rock and roll. Edward, Ilya, anything else? You guys want to come up and say a few words?
Jeremy, the message is over there. Are you ready? Is a message. You
That's
okay?
it.
Is the final message.
It's the final message. Anything else?
What a moment. What a moment. Jeremy, I just want to, like in French we said, improvisation. Improvisation. We had a big moment with Brazil spirit, with our great guest, Romario. Thanks to be there with all these kind and legend players. I just received another gift, Jeremy, just for all the audience. And I have a special wink to all the Brazilian, the Japanese too. If I say to you, Japanese team player, Japanese team coach, if I let you one letter, Z, you have it or not? We just received, just for you, just for this big start, Mr. Zico.
Hello, everyone. It's Zico speaking to you. I'm in Brazil, here in Rio de Janeiro. I wanted to say that it's a great honor for me to be invited once again to take part in the blockchain sports event in Dubai. But unfortunately, due to professional commitments, I will not be able to attend. I hope it will be a success. It's a grand project that can help many people. I hope everything will go well. We are rooting for many young people to have this opportunity in football. And it's a great joy for us. I hope everything goes well. And who knows, maybe next time I will be able to attend. Big hugs to everyone. And best of luck.
Mr. Zico, Jeremy, it was a special gift. A special gift for us. Please, everybody, we have to make is it the big moment, the start moment? We have to, big stand up, please, please, please. Stand up, applause. The founders, please, on the stage, please. Jeremy, Ilya, Edward. It's your moment. It's your start moment.
All right. Jeremy said we're gonna start from today. We just started, it's live. And it's gonna go till August 16th. I think it's gonna be over Sunday. It's gonna sell out. This Sunday. Who's with me? I don't think it's gonna happen like this. Who is truly with me? I wanna hear it. Ilya, do you think it's gonna happen? It's so quiet.
It's not enough. Let's try again. Let's one more time. One more time. Ask a question.
I think after tomorrow's global call, people will understand, people will click, because today's, it's at the end. It's the most exciting part, the compensation plan, because you earn a lot of money. We actually, what we did, we had Maria, what she took genealogy of a daisy. She put it on Limitless with compensation plan, and the breakage pulls, crazy. It's so big. I mean, Ilya, you should tell them.
Just couple words about breakage pools. So you guys maybe think that breakage pool is going to be like 5-10% of total revenue, right? Maybe somebody thinks it's going to be like that.
Don't
But
tell them percentage, please.
yeah, nobody knows. Nobody
Just-
knows. It's impossible to know how much it's going to be, but it's going to be much more. The total unpaid commissions, we ran some numbers, right? It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. From Monday onwards, everybody will be able to get those bonus on daily basis once you achieve Rising Star, Champion, or Legend. And it's going to be paying out starting from Monday, day by day, by day, by day. And on Monday, I think a lot of you will start sharing how much money you made, because it's going to be phenomenal, right? So the first day will pay out for the previous 4 days, starting from today, right? The calculation will be made on the midnight, Sunday late evening, UTC, all the calculation backwards, right, for the first 4 days. And make sure you purchase your personal package, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on all the commissions from all your team. This is very important. Make sure from now on, we have 4 days and a half until late evening of Sunday to buy your package, because if you don't buy and people in your team buy, you're going to miss on commissions. You're not going to miss on your teams, of course. You can buy later, but you're going to miss on commissions for this 4 to 5 days. And this is very important. So just, I wanna say the way I feel now. I feel it's a moment. It's like, I think Dima said, it's a very special moment for all of us, because we got the best footballers community on one hand, we got the best technology community, thanks to Dima and his corporate team, right? He has more than 1,000 people, right, working for this project, making it happen. And we got the best fundraising community or crowdfunding community, which is, of course, Limitless. Do you guys like it? All three pillars together in one.
Jeremy, I have no doubts there's leaders here at the front somewhere sitting that by Sunday there's going to be several of them, maybe more, maybe somewhere over there. But people who already pre-built, I have no doubts by Sunday they'll see, I think they'll make millions. I mean, I don't want to, but by knowing the size of their teams right now, it is.
Well, and the race is going to be for the bigger packs, right? Because the $8,000 tier is going to be I would call it the sweet spot, right? It's going to be the sweet spot. Why? Because you get to participate in the NFT marketplace, revenue, royalty sharing. And guys, keep in mind that it's 50% of all of the profits that goes back into royalties, right? When we hit the target. You get to participate in player transfers. So as players are coming through the academy and going to the clubs and getting their contracts, you're earning royalties from that. But you also get to participate in the clubs. And this is just so big. This is just so cool to be able to participate in the royalties from the clubs themselves as well. So I think that the $8,000 tier is a sweet spot, because it really takes you into a tangible, right? A tangible participation. But remember, it's limited supply, right, on all of those levels. And so if somebody says, look, I want to earn royalties and participate in all of it. I want the entertainment. I want the live events. I want the Netflix. I want all of the blockchain rewards. I want the R&D, the technology development, the VR, the AI royalties. I want royalties from the entire project. Guys, there's only 2,000 of those tiers available, like literally 2,000, right? So I think that's where, I think people need to recognize 25,000 for the third tier. I believe that's going to probably be sold out before anything else.
Jeremy, the Netflix, the how do people qualify? Let's just clarify about, because this is something big that.
The Netflix project falls into the entertainment category, so that's the tier. That's tier 6. That's the top tier.
Can you somehow get to there without buying it?
No.
Can you tell them that they need to buy if they want to participate in one of the biggest money-making?
Are you saying you want me to tell them?
Yes, I want you to tell them, because you are like the voice. You have a like.
No, I think it's clear that whatever part of the ecosystem is attractive to you, and you say, hey, there's some real potential here. I like this. I want to promote this. I want to be a part of this. Then yeah, the only way to get there is through the founders packages. Yeah.
Yep. I think if we're done with compensation plan, I want to actually ask Dima. Dima, are you still here? I just saw you. I don't see Dima. Can you come here for a second? I want the gentleman who presents the certificate. Is he still here? Can you tell who is this gentleman actually, so people understand?
I think he can explain by himself. My poor English.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Sanjar Muminov. I'm 28 years in the industry of intellectual property. I'm president of International Legal Consortium Sanjar Group. We have 250 lawyers and experts worldwide. We have 8 country offices. So all total capitalized assets of our clients more than $8 billion United States dollars. So we are quite long in this industry, especially in fintech, virtual assets, and crypto. And we know how to find the scamming project and real project. And what is special here, that all assets that you will buy, including NFT, will be recognized also in the real economy regulations and standards. It means you can sell not only for the crypto, but even for the fiat money. This opens to your doors to all available fundraising opportunities globally. We provide proper legal framework on the best. So, as an innovation, you are on the highest level. Today, from legal part, you're also on the highest level of protection and capitalization.
I love it. Edward Ivica just came up to tell us there's only 1,999 tier 6s left, because he just bought his first one.
No, I think Megumi bought the first one. I saw her purchasing. He was the second one.
I love it.
Megumi. I mean, Ivica, you were the second. Yeah.
I love it. Hey, we love you guys. Have an amazing time. The rest of your time in Dubai. Enjoy yourselves. We have the leadership dinner tonight. Irina and Helena will be sending messages out to get the details. It'll start a little later, I guess, than what we planned. But it's going to be incredible. And then let's rock and roll. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the webinar. Go lock in your founders packs. Let's crush it tomorrow. We love you guys, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, we got couple announcements. So first of all, everybody please return your equipment for translation, right? Your devices. When you exit, please give it back. And secondly, if some people, they didn't get scanned QR codes of the tickets, please go to the gate B. Those people who didn't get scanned, not scammed, scanned. Those people who didn't get scanned, go to gate B and get scanned, because if you don't, you will not join the pools. And I guess that's one of big motivator for these events also, right? Thank you, guys.
Guys, we love you. And tomorrow, global call. Invite all of your team. That's the magic.
Yeah, we only have 5,000 people. It's a max for tomorrow call. I think we're going to break some records.
Why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy?
Ladies and gentlemen, Don't forget to get back your translating devices. Please, don't forget to get back your translating devices.